This is a small Mokka. Not this, but this. It's Vauxhall's answer to the Nissan Juke, a super compact SUV. But is there a place for this car in the market, and has the Mokka been brewed for success? Okay. The Mokka is a compact all-wheel drive SUV, and it should be more capable off-road than the Nissan Juke, as it has more ground clearance and little overhangs over the front and rear wheels. But in terms of price and size, we think it's a more adequate rival to the bigger Nissan Qashqai. To read full lab test reviews of both the Qashqai and the Juke, click on one of these links below. This is the 1.4 turbo petrol all-wheel drive version. It's an eager and smooth engine and there's plenty of power low down in the rev range in all gears. The only small criticism we've got of the car we're driving today is there's a little bit of play in the clutch pedal. While this engine is well muted, the 1.7 diesel isn't. When we drove it at launch, we found it to be noisy at all times. From the clatter of the engine startup to the drone at motorway speeds. We test engine noise at motorway speed using a decibel meter to give you an indication of how noisy a car will be. Find out more by clicking the link below. The dashboard layout is very familiar. It's similar to what you'd find in a Corsa, but the material quality is a drastic improvement over Vauxhalls of old, though it's still not quite on a par with more premium German rivals. The boxy proportions mean there's plenty of leg and headroom in the front and rear. Our only small criticism though is the upward scooping rear window line. This makes it feel more claustrophobic in the back than it really should. Claimed seat-up boot space is 362 litres, so it sits just between the Juke and the Qashqai. The seats completely fold flat and you could easily fit a small fridge in here. You do have to flip the seat bases forward first though, and the load lip is very high due to the raised stance. The Mokka will be a safe family car too, as it has a 5-star Euro NCAP crash test rating. And keen cyclists will be impressed with the Flex Fix bike carrier, which flips out from the underside of the bumper. This is a £500 option. Even on these 18-inch alloy wheels, the ride is firm but still comfortable. And it's certainly not soft and wallowy like you might expect from a car of this type. The Mokka's wide track, so the distance between the two front wheels, means it's stable in the bends with very little body roll. The all-wheel drive system works effectively as it spreads power 50-50 between the front and rear wheels, which means the Mokka will be capable of some easy-going off-roading. Sales figures for the Nissan Juke and Qashqai prove that there is a market for a car of this type. What might put potential buyers off though is Vauxhall's weak reliability brand rating. You can find out more about all of our reliability ratings by clicking the link below. But the Mokka's got plenty going for it. It looks good, it's got a spacious interior and it drives with plenty of composure. And the added appeal of being more capable off-road might make it a tastier option over the Nissan Juke and Qashqai.